Hello viewers and welcome to this special edition of Ladies Lounge. Today we have amazing ladies from Zimbabwe. This is Zimbabwe special and I've got my sisters with me and we're going to be discussing some amazing topics that I'm sure you guys would love to get involved. Make sure you tweet us and just get involved in the discussion. The details are on your screen right now. Before we get into the discussion, we're just going to do a quick introduction so you guys get to know us, obviously, because that's the right thing to do. My name is Sandra. I'm a teacher and a makeup artist. These are my sisters, so they're going to introduce themselves.
Hey guys, my name is Akile Kanye, but people call me Miss Classic. I'm the founder and director of Classic Q&A magazine, so hi, that's me.
Hello everybody, I'm Tafara Celeste. I'm a banking regulatory consultant and I also sing.
Hi guys, my name is Precious and I am a businesswoman, but I also do law. So I'm a clinical trials contracts manager. So I'm training to be a barrister right now. I should finish this May, God's grace. But what I do in the meantime, I work in-house. So I advise a university that conducts clinical research and trials.
Wow.
So for example, we do trials in Africa, in Asia, in the UK, trying to find treatments for HIV, cancer, etc.
Wow.
And my job is to ensure that they're conducted safely. So when we have to buy drugs, I would write the contracts for that. When we have to do, for example, collaborations, I do the contracts for that. And sometimes as well, we create new intellectual property. So again, it's just advising on that, data protection, that kind of thing. So I do enjoy it. It's a challenge, but it's interesting.
Oh, so Akile, tell us a bit about your magazine. I love anything to do with magazines,
Yes.
so I was so excited
Let
when
me just
you
say,
said about the magazine.
It's one of the latest magazines you can ever read. So basically about my magazine, I feature amazing people, inspirational people, motivational people from like different communities. So I do like an interview Q&A with them and we get to know about them and how they got to where they are. You know, get to know about the amazing things that they do. So
Sounds good.
And like, can I be in your magazine?
You've been in my magazine before, Sandra. You've had the children a chance.
That got shut down.
She was like, no.
I mean, give the kids a chance now.
Right. Wow.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Very nice.
So we're not just beauty, we're also brains.
Yeah, exactly.
Of amazing
Amen.
things.
Yes.
Amen.
Thanks God.
Just putting it back to you, Sandra. I know, let's shine the spotlight
Yeah.
on
Go
you.
on, Sandra.
She's actually
I'll get away.
amazing. She's amazing. She is honestly amazing. Not just a makeup artist, but
She's a
you're
dope
studying
makeup
as
artist.
well.
Yes, I am studying. I've gone back to the uni to do my master's in educational psychology.
Go on.
So, yep, I'm studying obviously a makeup artist, and my sort of 9 to 5 is teaching.
What age group?
I teach 16 to 19-year-olds.
That's
So
amazing. That's a
college.
challenge.
They're interesting.
Yeah.
That's just a bit about me.
So you're adding value to society, giving back. That's
giving
powerful.
back, adding
Very
value to
powerful.
society.
Yeah.
How do you discipline your kids? Sorry, just ask us.
How do I just,
Yeah.
you know what? Like when
16 to 19-year-olds.
they're actually not as bad
Mm.
as people think they are. Like,
Yeah.
I think because they've reached that age where you can really talk to them on a level. And
Like on an
just
adult
be
level.
like, listen, just behave yourself, or just sort
Pattern
yourself
up.
out. Like,
Yes.
you don't
Yes.
have to do certain things, or you don't have to do this.
That's
You don't- yeah, you,
Push them
you
that
don't
extra.
have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got their own sort of challenges that they go through.
Mm.
So you just kind of have to, you know.
Pattern them up still.
Yeah.
Pattern,
Pattern them up.
yes.
So I was on Instagram the other day.
Girl, I found an
I
interesting
sent you
post.
that post. Go on.
Let me tell you. So according to a recent post on Instagram, money is the reason for breakup in most marriages.
Ooh.
Do you guys agree?
Ooh.
So my question to you
surprising.
guys is it possible to have a successful relationship without money?
No.
No. Sorry.
Why did we just go straight to
No. I think there's a saying, money makes the world go around, and I wouldn't say that's entirely true, but money does make the world go around. Money is a form of commodity, and you need money, to get here. I had to go on transport, I had to pay money for that. So I think, I'm not married, but for any relationship to work, be it marriage, be it friendships, whatever it is, you need money. How do you pay bills? You know, like if you've got children, to get them into education, you know, from university onwards, that's money. You know, if you need to go on holidays, that's money. And again, if you know, it's not to say you need a lot of money, but I can imagine, you know, where there's a lack of money, that would get you into trouble. Say, for example, you're doing 8 to 8, Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
When do you guys get a chance to rest? So because you have no money,
Yeah.
you don't have any way of having like downtime or going away, or like even Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Exactly.
You know, he hasn't bought you a gift, there's no money, that's an argument.
That's
You know what I mean?
right.
So,
Like, what do you
exactly.
mean? You haven't
No.
bought me flowers?
So do you guys-
You haven't even planned anything. I
my
mean,
teddy bear.
So, do you guys believe that broke people have no reason in dating? Like,
yes.
like have no
You're broke.
business
So
at
if
all.
you're broke,
Mhm.
you've got no money, why
Then-
are you taking someone else to become broke with you? And what you gonna do for me? You don't have money, so what are we gonna do?
So like if a guy asks you out on a date, okay, fine, he's all good, set, and then you get to the end of the meal and he's forgotten his card at home.
Sis, what?
No.
I forgot my card at home, baby.
I forgot mine as well.
What are we doing?
These days you have Apple Pay.
Yes.
Bring out your
PayPal.
phone.
I'm sure they'll even
Ping it.
PayPal in the restaurant.
Ping it.
Or ping it. It's fine. You forgot your card. You can ping.
Yes.
Call a
the
friend.
money.
Call a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes.
I've actually heard of a story of someone having to call their friend to actually send them money to actually sort out the bill because
Did you sort it out still?
it got sorted, but yeah.
See, that's
That-
embarrassing.
on a
it's-
date.
I mean, I think, you know, if you were taken out on a date as a girl and the guy did say, I don't have money to pay for today, I would end up paying for the both of us and not, you know, put us in a predicament, but I really probably wouldn't see you again. And it's and I want to bring it back. It's not about money. So we're not saying that, you know, you need to be on like 60K plus a year.
Yeah.
You need to have this car. We're not talking about that. We're talking about, can you look after yourself?
Exactly.
Can you
yeah.
pay your bills? Like, you know, all of us here, we have jobs. We can look after ourselves. I have my own money. We all have our own money. So I
Exactly.
don't want your money. That's not it. It's not about his money or, you know, he must have money. That's not it. But I think it's about, you know, are you able to look after yourself? And if as a guy, you ask a lady out, you should be able to pay for the date, especially the first few dates. That's on you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Yeah.
And I think once we're at the stage
But why?
of, you know,
Why
we
should
really
he pay for everything or for those first few days?
because I think at that stage for me it's about he has, you know, taken an interest in
Being
you.
a man.
You know, he's you know, he's trying to
Definitely.
chase you. You know, yes, the both of you there's a mutual interest, but I do think, you know, for me I'm traditional. The guy does the chasing, you know, in that initial stage, and then once we establish this interest is going somewhere, then yes, I would expect to pay. I think from like the third date onwards. It's not a rule, but I, you know, generally I would. If you make me pay on a first date, I will. But if I do,
We'll see each other.
Yeah. So bringing this back to marriage,
Yes.
which is literally the main
yeah.
thing for this question. What would you do if, for example, your husband stopped working and you're now the main breadwinner?
Well,
And
I hold my man down still.
Yeah.
you hold your man down.
you do. You have to.
Yeah, you
And
have
I think
to.
I also think
Ride or die.
But
she's
I
like,
also-
till brokenness do us part.
Basically.
I also think though, like before you enter into a marriage, you should yourself know how to manage your finances. And at the end of the day, there's always one person that's going to be better at it than the other. So if that should occur, you've got a rainy day fund. You must do. So yes, you like I will hold my man up, but we've also got that little extra bit on the side
So
to keep
do
us
you
going.
think that, you know, it's not going to cause any problems, that
No, it
it's
won't.
now you that's actually bringing in this money and he's...
I don't know if this is true, but I've had some people say the level of respect changes.
Right?
That's true. I've heard that
I
as well.
disagree. I think if you're married, like marriage is a real commitment. It's not just about the ring or the fancy, like the party. It's actually the person. Like you're coming together with that person. You've chosen to be with that person, and it goes deeper than just like, yeah, we're married. You know, there's going through sickness. Every single thing that they go through, you go through. So,
But don't you think it does something for a man's ego when, you know, you were able to, for example, on your own income as a guy, look after bills, take care of the wife and the children,
Yeah.
and then say, for example, you lose your job or the business fails, and now she brings in the money. Now you may still love each other the same, that doesn't change, but as a man, I think sometimes that does do something to them where you're unable to provide, and that could be, say, for example, you're unwell, and so it's like you don't have a choice not to work, but that could also be you've lost your job, and you can't provide for your family. I think that does things to them, and then I think sometimes as well, even as a girl, as much as you love him, respect him, they may start to say, for example, not despise, but it's like you're getting up, going to work every single day, and say if he's not pulling his weight in the house, I'm not talking financially.
What I want to say here though is, if he's not pulling his weight, as in I'm going to work, I'm not coming home and he's made me a meal. I'm not coming home and he's told me, well, okay, so today I tried to speak to this agency or that agency. Then what's going on, mate?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But you just said you're going to hold your man down.
But that's what I
only,
wanted to- yes.
only.
Gonna ride or die.
With conditions.
I have to see
Like,
you
if
trying
he-
though. I have to
yes.
see you
If
trying. Like
he's
when I'm
not-
from work, I have to see I made something like an improvement,
Exactly.
Let me see you going through some websites, trying to find a job or something.
Yes.
Write
Call out
proposals, do
agencies.
something.
Yes. I think
Don't
for
get
me
used
as
to
well,
it.
it's like if he's not lazy, that would be okay. I wouldn't marry you if you're lazy.
But how
God
do you,
willing.
what if while you're dating, he's not portraying himself to be a lazy
Oh, you can
man,
tell, honey. You can tell. You can tell.
That's what I mean. This, like, say for example, you found yourself in a position where you had lost money in the house.
Yeah.
You're down to one income, and then his response is, oh well, like you've got a job, it's gonna pay enough for the bills, etc. I do think personally that's when issues start to come into the marriage, because it's like, listen, it's a two-way thing.
Yeah.
Like I bring in, you bring in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, basically, guys, just pattern up, okay? Pattern up. Get a job or something. Get a job.
The husbands only?
I mean, everybody gotta get a job. Yes. Everybody
Make
gotta
sure
get a
you've got
job.
that
You get
rainy
a
day
job.
fund.
You get a job. Everybody get a job.
We all have to, put in work.
Put in our-
Yes.
Put in the way.